Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, May 13th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend and Mother's Day for those who celebrated. I just want to say to all of the mamas out there recovering from trying to get your toddlers to take a good picture with mommy, I see you and I feel you. This mama's exhausted. May, whoo, she was quite the stinker on Mother's Day, but it definitely was a beautiful Mother's Day with our family. And speaking of mamas, coming up on today's show, baby. Oh, yes, Hailey and Justin Bieber, they are expecting their unbelievable announcement. And did you see time to look up in the sky? I know I didn't. With a solar storm hitting Earth, captivating images of the northern lights have been shared by viewers across the Houston area. And guess what? In case you missed it like myself, don't worry, we are sharing some amazing photos like the ones there. And talk about a graduation fail. You all, one university is apologizing after the announcer mispronounced several students' names during the ceremony. And they were pretty basic names, you all. It was really, really bad, so you don't want to miss that. That and more is headed your way. So what do you say? Let's get this show started. And as always, we begin with today's top talkers. A momfluencer, if you will, is being called selfish after announcing that Mother's Day is for mothers, not grandmothers. Take a look.
We celebrate my mom and my mother-in-law on different days. We do the same thing on Father's Day. My husband gets to choose what he wants to do. And then we see my dad and my father-in-law on different days. This may ruffle feathers for some people, but that's what I want to do. And I made the boundary, and I'm the one deep into the mothering right now. And so I'm going to take the day how I want to take the day.
Well, she definitely ruffled feathers, you know.
Did she ruffle yours?
Here's the thing. I chose how I want to spend my day.
Yeah.
I want to spend my day with the people who mean the most, and that's my mom.
Yeah.
So I want to be, you know, to me, I don't know, I can't not spend a holiday with my parents. I'm their only child, and it would hurt my heart if May was like, I mean, she's my only child, if she didn't want to be with me on Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So I also don't like her saying, like, oh, they've had their time, it's my time, I'm deep in the mothering. To me, I posted on Instagram, it takes a village.
Yes.
And I'm so happy for mine. And my mom, I mean, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't be a mother if it weren't for her.
Yeah.
Now, granted, I don't want any, you know, mothers ruining their daughter's Mother's Day. I have a very special relationship with my mom. Maybe she doesn't have that.
Yeah, maybe her mom comes in wanting all of the fanfare for herself and saying, you cook for me, you do all this stuff for me.
Right, and my mom's not like that at all. In fact, my mom, she's the most selfless person. She gave me a gift on Mother's Day, and she gave me, you all, it's a Barbie Mother's Day card. I know, it's absolutely perfect.
She knows you.
So she made me feel special.
Yeah.
And that's what's so beautiful for me. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a circle.
What do you think?
So I think it just depends on your relationship with your mother.
Right.
I know some people who don't have very good relationships with their moms, and so I kind of see they're like, you know what, you weren't there for me, I'm there for my kids. Like, how dare you come in and demand all of these things? I think it's just situational, but for me, we called Grandma and said, Happy Mother's Day to Grandma. The grandkids said Happy Mother's Day to Grandma, and so it's just situational in my mind.
And does it help they don't live here?
Yeah. To plan for their meals. I didn't have to plan to wrap their gifts or anything like that because they don't live here.
Right. Yeah.
Like neither one of our mothers live around here.
It's good.
So
yeah, pew, pew, pew. Yeah. But you and I were talking, we both saw each other. We were like, we forgot to tell each other Happy Mother's Day.
I know, I'm sorry.
Like, I had the most beautiful Mother's Day. My husband, he treated my mom and I and my dad to brunch, and he made me feel so special, and my parents did. But May was a holy terror. My child was, I mean, I was like, I earned my motherhood stripes yesterday.
What did she do? Because I've gone to the restaurant with my kids when they were little, and they like threw stuff on the floor, and they screamed, and just didn't want anything.
The minute, so we had matching pajamas. Mommy stayed in bed. Hefe brought me coffee in bed with May. May wouldn't take a photo in our matching PJs. Then we were going to open my gifts. She wouldn't allow mommy to open her gifts. I was like, okay, we're going to take a nap early.
Yeah.
I had, of course, our beautiful matching dresses because I'm that mom. My dad's like, I never thought you'd be that mom, but I was. She wouldn't want to put on the dress, and it had butterflies. I wanted to take a beautiful photo. She wouldn't. So if you see my photos on Instagram, you all, I went to battle for those photos.
Really?
Luckily, we put them in the live, and I
Did
could
you have
get
to
them.
like tickle her and like bribe her and
Jump. And I heard, I had a massage the day before.
Oh no!
And I'm like, I'm exhausted, you guys. Everybody was like, whoa, we're so sorry.
I
She
am
was
so sorry.
It's okay, but you had to deal with a lot. Your kids
Oh
were
yeah,
sick.
yeah. I had a sick kid. I had a sick husband.
So another sick
They
kid.
bought me a fish. Yeah, they bought me a fish on Saturday. It was dead yesterday morning. And then I was the one cooking everybody lunch and dinner. So it's just like this. And my hair smelled like bacon grease. So it doesn't now. I washed it.
I was like, I love bacon.
I know. I smelled like a walking Denny's. That's what I smelled
Well,
like.
happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
To all the mamas out there, we don't really get a day off. Let's be real.
We do not at all.
Yeah, I was like, now I see why you say you want to stay in a hotel alone. Well, speaking of mamas, good luck, honey. There's
Yeah.
a new Mama to Bieber. Just see what I did there?
Ooh.
I'm not going to sing it again, baby, baby, baby. Oh, you know the song. Hailey and Justin Bieber, they are expecting, and let me tell you, it was quite the glamorous announcement. You guys have to go over to her Instagram. The 27-year-old posted a photo of herself in this white lace dress and this veil, along with, I mean, it looks like me when I have too big of a meal. It's the tiniest baby bump, but she's a supermodel. And
Yeah.
she and her 30-year-old Justin Bieber, they also renewed their vows.
Good for them.
I mean, they've been married since 2018.
But like
I
a
don't know.
baby photo with a veil.
Well, it's because they renewed their vows.
Oh.
And she was in a lace dress. I mean, I'm happy for them. They
Yes.
seem very family-oriented.
Yes.
Good luck to your first or second Mother's
When
Day.
they hit toddler.
Yeah, May's 19 months today. Buckle up, honey. Buckle up.
It's a coming.
But buckle up. The weather. That was another thing. I was like, Mother Nature.
Oh,
no.
I know.
Why did it have to
I
rain?
was supposed to go to a polo game,
I know.
and that was canceled. And, you know, if you have outdoor plans this afternoon, just cancel it. We have severe weather risk for today. Here's a look at the breakdown of what could be coming our way. First of all, tornado chance is very, very low. I just want to throw it out there. It is like 2%. It's not 0, it's just 2%. It doesn't look like that's going to be the biggest threat. The biggest threat is going to be hail and wind. In fact, we could see hail up to 2 inches in diameter today when some of these storms start to flare up. Also, high winds. Some areas could see winds close to 75 miles per hour. So you definitely want to make sure you have the CW39 app to keep track of these storms. There's already severe thunderstorms popping up over in West Texas, and this is the complex that's going to be crossing 35 into our neighborhood by later on this afternoon. Here's a look at Futurecast, and just look at this. Oh my goodness, look at the red. Look at the deep reds right there. We're starting to see some thunderstorms develop at 1 p.m. near Columbus. As they approach, look at that magenta color. That's where we possibly could be seeing some hail. And then, of course, the strong winds along this line by 3 p.m. That's when we start to pick up the kids from school. They are going to be whining because it's going to be raining on a lot of them as this complex of storms moves through. 4 p.m., the evening commute, be ready for that. That's going to be a slow one because of these storms. By 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., we start to see the clearing move in. Overnight, we will be drying out, so your Tuesday's not looking too bad. But when it comes to rain, by tonight, we may add up maybe localized 3 inches. So there's the possibility of seeing some street flooding. So again, today, be prepared for some strong thunderstorms, possibly severe by later on this afternoon. Timing-wise, we're looking for Houston between 3 and 5 p.m.
Okay, I'm just going to stay put. Maybe we'll get a nap today.
Ooh, storm naps are the
Storm
best.
naps. Kiddos cooperate today, so mommies can take a storm nap.
It's called Benadryl or melatonin. I'm just going to throw it out there.
All right,
It's
and
just
we're just going to throw it
survival-
to break.
keto survival
We
guide.
survive. We just got to survive. We're just surviving today, especially
Yeah.
it's a Monday. Stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston happens after the break.
Who needs streaming when you have Antenna TV?
Check out Antenna TV on 39.2 and Comcast Channel 318.
Most insurance companies won't pay without a fight. how bad the wreck is, their goal is to pay you less. And what do? I make all excuses stop and fight back till you get a fair deal.
Demand justice. Demand respect. Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer, fights for you. 713-777-4000.
Call now. Greedy insurance companies are not unstoppable. I am.
Is it finally time to replace that banged up floor with a durable and beautiful laminate floor? Well, we've got you covered. At National Floors Direct, you can get an entire room of laminate flooring installed the next day for just $555. Just $555. These laminate floors from world-famous Mohawk can take a beating and still look great. Call 888-400-FLOOR. Get your laminate floor installed the next day, no hidden extras, and no interest for 1 year. Call 888-400-FLOOR. We'll bring the store to your door.
Dexcom G7 is one of the easiest ways to take better control of your diabetes. It replaces finger sticks, lowers A1C, and it's covered by Medicare.
This small wearable sends my glucose numbers right to my phone or my receiver, so I can quickly get my glucose under control and take action.
My A1C has never been lower.
Now, my A1C is 5.7.
Call now to get started on Dexcom G7, the #1 most recommended CGM brand.
When you're involved in a car wreck, you hope the insurance company will make your problems go away, but they won't. Call Simmons & Fletcher today at 1-800-JUSTICE. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian trial lawyers.
Introducing Buff City Soap's plant-based laundry line. Handmade daily with ingredients you can pronounce. Fight tough stains without the harsh chemicals, all while using your favorite customized scent. Visit us at any of our 7 Houston area locations to pick your scent today.
Thinking of selling your house? I'm JR with sellthejr.com and I'll buy your house as is. I'll give you a cash offer within 24 hours. Sellthejr.com makes selling your home easy. We buy houses in any condition. We can work through any situation. With sellthejr.com, there are no strangers walking through your house, no closing costs, no commissions, and no repairs. Go to sell2jr.com for your free, no obligation cash offer.
What have we become? You are the fire. When there's smoke, there becomes fire. I couldn't do this without you, Steve.
Well, welcome back to Houston Happens. So on Friday, we talked about a rare geomagnetic storm watch was issued and how that could bring the potential for the northern lights to be visible deeper into the U.S. And boy, were they. I guess I missed this story somehow because I had no idea that the northern lights were going to be here. In case you missed it, check out these awesome pictures that we received from Hockley, Texas. This was rated 4 out of 5 on the G scale. It's a system that they use to rate geomagnetic storms. Now, if you missed it last week, the reason we see these vibrant colors in the sky is due to solar storms. In these, charged particles from the sun's surface are projected out into space. Now, when directed toward Earth, the material can enter our planet's magnetic field, causing little reactions, resulting in a breathtaking sky. Ito, you should have done that story because you know science and I and space and all that jazz, we don't really mix.
No,
aren't
yes, you do.
No. No, I mean, no.
No, you do. But the thing is, I went outside and I couldn't see a dang thing.
Did I miss? Like, I legit missed it. That must have been in the news because it was not on our show. Because I missed the fact that there were going to be northern lights here.
It was in the news.
Yeah, it was not. I think it's because May and my mom were here on Friday and I was wrangling May. So I did not know that I was supposed to go outside and look up.
Yeah, well, I was too busy performing CPR and fish, so...
No, did you really try to resuscitate your fish?
Let's move on to the next one.
Did you go like...
I paid $9 for this fish, Maggie. It was my Mother's Day present.
You paid for your own Mother's Day present?
Well, I paid for everything in my house. But Kerrigan, she did a great job breaking all of this down.
Well,
I
thank
think
God for
she's on
Kerrigan.
standby. I think she's going to do something else here in a minute.
Yeah, we're not talking about that, Kerrigan. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We're talking about football.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get to her in a second. So let's go ahead and get through this. First
Talk
of all,
about you reviving your fish. Was it a goldfish?
No.
Was it a beta?
It was a green cobra.
What?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you
Like
need to
a
look them up. They're
snake
actually
fish?
very beautiful.
Huh, I'll get you a sympathy card. I'm so sorry for your loss.
I
You're
appreciate
welcome.
that. It's about time someone acknowledged my poor fishes who I did not name's life. All right, so here's
You knew it was gonna die.
okay, so here's a look at our day planner, everybody. I want to make sure that everybody knows to please download the CW39 app because we do have some strong thunderstorms coming our way. Someone could turn severe. We'll break down what we mean here in just a second. Right now, here's a look at your day planner. We will start to see some isolated thunderstorms come lunchtime. Then they'll be scattered to a few as we head into the school pickup time and also the evening commute. So be prepared for that. Temperature-wise, it's going to be pretty warm, looking at mid-80s by about 2 p.m. and then 6 p.m. with that added cloud cover and the rain possibly down to about 80 degrees. So now let's go ahead and break down the severe weather possibilities for today. Here's a look at our severe weather outlook for today and tonight, and you'll see we're here in the brown. That's level 3 out of 5 when it comes to our severe weather risk. Now let's go ahead and break down the probabilities of what we're going to be seeing. First of all, hail. Look at this hatched area. That means we possibly could be seeing some hail 2 inches in diameter, and there's about a 30% chance of seeing that. Meanwhile, for severe wind, now when severe thunderstorms come knocking at our doors, they usually have winds about 58 miles per hour. But in this hatched area you see right here, winds could be getting close to 75 miles per hour. Meanwhile, we do have a 30% chance of seeing those severe winds here in Houston. Further out to the west, that's about a 15% there in the yellow. Also, I do want to mention, don't want to scare anybody, but do have to mention there is the low chance of seeing an isolated tornado here today. Only 2% here in the green. There's a bit of a higher chance as you move towards the Louisiana-Texas border. But again, it's not 0, it's about 2%. I would be more concerned with the hail and also the wind. Here's a look at our current conditions outside. 79 degrees, humidity 90%. Feels like it's 83 degrees. Love that heat index. Don't you all love it too? All right, taking a look here at the rest of your work week. Once these storms move out of here this afternoon, timing-wise, looking at about 2 to 5 p.m., we're going to start to see some drying out overnight. Temperatures drop to about 66. Then tomorrow, Tuesday, lots of sunshine. Same thing on Wednesday. Then we return to possibly seeing some more storms by Thursday and Friday.
I still can't get over the visual of you trying to revive your fish.
Okay, because like, I don't like spending money. I love saving money.
You only were trying to save the fish because you spent $9 on it, not for its life.
I'm very budget conscious.
Did you flush it down the toilet?
No, we're going to probably bury it in a ceremony later on today. Once the kids get home.
Are you going to wear all black, or what do you,
I will.
What do you wear to a fish funeral? We would just flush it and say rest in peace. But those, I mean, goldfish, Goldie, like 17. All the goldfish died. Yeah.
That's amazing. No, mine 18 hours.
I'm so sorry. My condolences. Sending love, thoughts, and prayers your way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll look for a fish sympathy card. In the meantime, though, the Alzheimer's Association, Rivals to End Alz, is a series of volunteer-driven flag football games that engage young professional women. And, of course, our own, yes, Kerrigan. She was there. I think they call you, what do they call you, the Bayou Baddie?
I think that's...
Is that what Shadrika? I think she made...
Yes, our director Shadrika made me a big sign calling me the Bayou Baddie.
Okay, I'm very proud of you in so many ways. But first, I have to know, did you guys meet the fundraising goal?
Yes, Maggie. Yeah, so I've reached my personal goal, and the team itself did raise an incredible amount of money. And I want to thank you in particular and viewers back home who've supported me through this entire season to raise money for the Alzheimer's Association. I'm incredibly proud to say that this year's Houston team raised over $143,000. That money will go to caregiving efforts for those suffering with Alzheimer's and dementia, research, and so much more. But this Saturday was the big game, and I know y'all are itching for the details, so let's get into the recap now. Although Team Brunette, which is my team, didn't walk away with the win on the field, we did beat the Blondes with fundraising, which is what it's all about, right? And both teams put up an epic fight, but my team fell short with a final score of 24-13. And I want to also give a special shout out to Ryan Albright. We had her on the news speaking about her personal tie-ins with Alzheimer's Association and how her grandmother was diagnosed with that. And she was recognized on Saturday for raising the most money, not just in Houston, but for the entire nation for BVB during her career. Throughout her fundraising efforts alone, she personally raised $69,000.
Wow.
But those pictures that you saw there, those girls, they showed up to play.
Girl, do you have bruises everywhere? You're so tiny.
Some people did wake up the next day with bruises. I think I just have a few scrapes here and there, but I am like cracking and aching.
Oh, you need like an Epsom salt or a hot shower.
I didn't have time for any of that. I mean, but it's on my list of things to do. I'm like an ex-college soccer player, so I'm used to getting beat up a little bit.
Yeah, you're tougher than I am, honey. For sure.
It's been some years.
You know what? I'm very, very proud of you. And as somebody who has lost loved ones to this terrible, terrible disease, thank you for what you're doing. And I get so excited because each year, you've done this. How many, is this your third year?
This is my third year. And every year I'm like, man, it's a lot of work. I don't have time for this. And I say I'm not going to do it again. But then sign up time comes around the next year and I'm like, gives my heart to it all.
I know. Well, thank you for what you do, both in studio and out of studio. We love you. Thanks so much, Kerrigan. And stay tuned. It's the graduation fail video. You have to see that and more after the break.
CW39's lifestyle show, Houston Happens, highlights local businesses every day. Our team's ready to help you reach more customers and grow your revenue. We'd love to speak with you. Please scan the QR code or email hhsales@cw39.com today.
After a car accident, if you've received a quick offer from the insurance company, don't be relieved. Be suspicious. You can bet it's not enough, probably not even close. Don't let the insurance company stuff their pockets by taking money out of yours. Call Terry Bryant.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieve my pain and change my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
News Nation Mondays are your days, so give me a call and have your say.
Hey, Chris, big fan of yours.
And my main man, Geraldo Rivera, makes his pick for who won the weekend.
Cuomo tonight, only on News Nation.
Let's get after it.
Boom! Next thing I knew, I was hurt in a car accident. A car accident can hit you out of nowhere. But when you call us, boom!
Just like that, we can help you get your life back on track.
Boom, baby! We're the Law Brothers.
Call now or visit lawbrothers.com.
Summer loves parties, and parties love electricity. So party on with the Flex Your Credits electricity plan from Reliant. With your 2 highest use days free every week automatically. And for those times when your parties are particularly cool, $200 in bonus bill credits when you need them most.
Call or visit Reliant today to make your summer more Flextra.
Reliant. That's power. Your way.
A big insurance company can grind out tens of thousands of claims per day. After a car accident, you're just a name they don't know and a face they won't see. To them, it's just business. But to you, it's personal. If you've been injured, call Terry Bryant.
Geek out with Young Sheldon.
Did you have fun?
I got to take a test on a Saturday. Heck yeah.
Weeknights at 5 and 5:30 on CW39 Houston.
Welcome back to Houston Happens. Peanut allergies can impact every aspect of a child's life and be extremely difficult for families to navigate. Well, joining us now to discuss, we have pediatric allergist Dr. Douglas Mack and Sarah Qureshi, the mother of a peanut allergic child. Thank you both so much for waking up with us. I appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
So, doctor, I was telling you, I'm allergic to tree nuts, not peanuts, and I know it's hard for me to navigate. Tell people at home how hard it is to navigate with peanut allergies.
It's a significant impact, not just on the patient, but on the family and our community. I think we've never seen so many children with peanut allergy in North America ever before. And I think one of the challenging things with peanut allergy is about 20% of these kids will outgrow it, but about 80% are going to continue having this lifelong peanut allergy, and they may have mild, moderate, or even severe reactions. I think this increase in prevalence and severity, I think, has prompted the growing need for effective treatments. You know, as you know, when I started doing this, our options were to simply tell families to avoid peanuts, and here's your epinephrine auto-injector, and that's really all we could offer. So for many families and clinicians like myself, avoidance is not enough because, as you know, accidental reactions do happen despite all of our best efforts. And I think the good news for our patients is that there is a lot of research being done in the allergy sphere, and I think there are some innovative strategies in recent years which I think are exciting and are going to probably change how we deal with these food allergies.
Yes, because avoidance, I've been there. I have the EpiPen. I'm so careful, but you just never know, especially with kids. So, Sarah, I want to talk to you because you're a mother, your little one. When did they develop this allergy, and how do you care for one that has, you know, a peanut allergy?
Well, we discovered she was allergic to peanuts when she was 9 months old. We were going through the process of just introducing new foods to her, and she had a very quick, significant reaction to peanuts. And it was scary and frightening and changed the trajectory of how we started to look at everyday things from preschool, playgrounds, travel, family events. It's something I have to think about constantly in terms of keeping her safe, but making sure she still feels included in normal childhood activities.
Right, you don't want to be the kid with the allergies that can't have the cupcake for the birthday party. I totally understand. So, Dr. Mack, is there hope for us and parents like Sarah?
You know, I'm actually an investigator for a phase 3 clinical trial called VITESSE, and it's an investigational skin patch called VIASKIN Peanut. And this is for children ages 4 to 7 who have confirmed peanut allergy. And what I think is really cool about this treatment approach is that it has an extremely small, a tiny amount of peanut protein, about 1/1000th of a peanut, that is on a film, and it's applied directly to the child's back, so they don't eat any peanut whatsoever. But with this ongoing exposure through the skin, the peanut protein stimulates special immune cells that are present in the skin to help to basically retrain the immune system over time. And so what treatment does with this patch is it leads to desensitization, which refers to the ability to eat more peanut protein before experiencing an allergic reaction, making it less likely that a child is going to have an allergic reaction after accidental exposure. So they still have to avoid this. They still have to avoid peanuts, carry their epinephrine auto-injector, but it's kind of like a buffer of protection, some support, acting like almost like a seatbelt. And what it can do is reduce the likelihood of an accident and be a potentially life-saving tool for these children who are accidentally exposed to peanuts. It's a great option for families to consider.
Doctor, I love this, and I think it's fascinating because when I had to do the introducing my daughter to peanuts, I was terrified.
Right.
I put it off and put it off.
Very scary.
It's really scary. So where can people go for more?
I think if families are interested to find out whether this clinical trial might be suitable for their child ages 4 to 7 who has a peanut allergy, they should go to the VITESSE website, VITESSE, VITESSeallergystudy.com. They should check it out. It's a great option to consider.
Well, thank you both so much. And Sarah, you're doing a great job because I know motherhood's challenging enough. So happy belated Mother's Day to you as well.
Thank you.
Thanks you
so much.
And stay tuned. We have plenty of Houston Happens still to come.
Attention, Southeast Texas homeowners. Statewide remodeling started with 50. Now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need new windows. We want to take out your old windows and install new Energy Star rated windows that qualify for the federal tax credit. 30 homeowners will receive special savings. Texans trust Statewide Remodeling, celebrating 30 years in business. A+ rated with the BBB. Statewide has expertly installed over 300,000 windows. Be one of 30 homeowners who call now. Receive free installation on a house full of new windows. No interest and no payments till 2026. Senior and military discounts. Plus, call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call now with zip code and location to qualify.
We have dropped our electric consumption significantly since we put the new windows in.
So I think windows are a great investment.
Statewide Remodeling is Texas's trusted local exterior remodeler, celebrating 30 years in business. And now we're looking for 30 homeowners who need new windows. 30 homeowners will receive promotional pricing on beautiful Energy Star rated windows that qualify for an income tax credit through the Inflation Reduction Act. High performance, low maintenance windows that minimize air infiltration and tilt in for easy cleaning. Available with noise reducing glass. Be one of 30 homeowners who call now. Receive free installation on a house full of new windows. No interest and no payments till 2026. Senior and military discounts. Plus, call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. Call now with zip code and location to qualify. Call 1-800-701-6694. That's 1-800-701-6694.
Houston is a beautiful city filled with beautiful people. But we know in this city an accident can happen at any moment. If you've been injured in an accident, call Walker Texas Lawyer today and put more than 40 years of experience on your side.
I'm engaged and I am getting married next April. If I hadn't done Invisalign, I probably would be dreading the wedding photos, which is not how you want to feel going into your wedding day.
Rise, 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 and thrive.
Hot Bench, today at 10 and 10:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Welcome to the second half hour of Houston Happens. This weekend, many young women and men, they graduated from college across the nation. And some of us were blessed with a unique, beautiful name, Marguerite Catherine Flecknoe, I feel ya. But when it comes time for the announcer to say it out loud, ooh, it can be disappointing to hear your name mispronounced. Check this out.
Catarina Barcelona. Efuni Batista Santos. Jessica Lynn Bower. Aaliyah Benamon.
Can we say cringe? So Thomas Jefferson University is apologizing after several blunders at the school's graduation ceremony over the weekend. In several clips like this one on TikTok, the presenter struggled to pronounce common names, you all, like Elizabeth, Stephanie, and Thomas. Yeah, throughout the ceremony, and it's Thomas Jefferson University. Now, the school, I mean, let's be real, honey. This is who's educating our future. Now, the school went on to apologize on social media. The university reiterated, though, the cause of the error, saying, quote, the mispronunciations occurred due to the way phonetic spellings were presented on the speaker's cards, which was noted when the presenter apologized during the ceremony. Now, Thomas Jefferson University. I said it right.
Yeah.
Hopefully she can get it right. It's located in Philly. They have 3 more commencement ceremonies scheduled for May 21st and 22nd. So please, someone else do this.
Yeah, I was going to say, is she going to do it too?
But can I be honest? First of all, I told producer Lou, I relate to this so much.
Yes, me
my
too.
name, I dreaded the first day of school because my name never fit, because it's Marguerite Catherine Flecknow. So they'd be like, Marguerite, and I'd be like, Marguerite, but I go by Maggie every first day of school. And Flecknow, people would tease me and make up nicknames. I hated it. Yeah.
Well, so in my church, you get a calling. It's kind of just like a little job, right?
Right.
And so I was in college, and they said, oh, and as a new teacher, we have Idaho Parsley? Idaho Parsley.
That's what you should have named your fish.
Goodbye, Idaho
Rip.
Parsley.
Rip.
So, like, yeah, no, nobody's ever, like, really been able to say my name. There's only me and my mom.
Right.
That we have this name, Idolina. And, man, I've been called so many different things.
Yeah, I know. But also, as someone who reads names, I also do Japanese anime. I struggle, you guys. If I ever have mispronounced someone's name on air, that is my downfall.
Yeah.
And then sometimes when they do it phonetically, no offense,
It still doesn't make sense.
it makes no sense to me. And I'm like, wait, I need to write it out myself. And so I'll go to pronunciation names.
Me
Click
too.
on it to listen.
YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, and then it's in my head. I mean, I was just interviewing a lady and I asked her her name before I went on.
Yeah.
So right before I'm like saying it over and saying it over. And then I'm sure I botched it.
I'm with you on that one too. I 100% botched it. But when people spell it out phonetically, they themselves also have to know what words are, what stuff sounds like.
Right.
Like, but when you have someone who has no idea, like, it's like, oh.
Yeah, so God bless. I mean, but such common names. Oh, you gotta laugh about it.
All right, Maggie. From Idaho Parsley. Wait, did I even mispronounce your name correctly?
No, then when I first met you, you were like, it's Ito, like burrito. And I was like, she's such a goober. Well, then I'm like, oh, it actually works.
Here comes Ito in her Speedo eating Doritos with Danny DeVito. That's how you know how to say my name, Ito.
My favorite is my name, Maggie. They're like, with a Y? I'm like, no. And now May. They're like, with a Y? No. With an E.
Them fighting words.
I know. All right. In the meantime, it's the summer season. We all know because graduations, right? And that means many of us will be enjoying some swimming pool time. So we have Adam Kaczmaracci. He's the Chief Executive Officer of the NDPA. He's joining us to provide helpful insights and tips to assist parents in keeping their kids safe this summer. So thank you so much for waking up with us. This is such an important topic. I have a 19-month-old and I'm like, oh, swim lessons, it makes me nervous. So starting off, you say drowning doesn't look like drowning. Can you explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, so what we're finding is there are so many parents who maybe don't have all the facts about drowning. Many people think because of the way Hollywood and TV have portrayed drowning over time that it's a really loud and pronounced event where someone's going to be screaming out for help, arms will be flailing. But what we find is in most young children in their drownings, they are quick and they are silent. It can happen in as little as 20 to 60 seconds, and it's often going to be completely silent. Many parents have been within feet while their child have drowned and it has gone unnoticed. So we're encouraging parents to learn the facts about drowning this summer season and ways they can make their family safer when they recreate around water.
Yeah, this scares me so much. I've reported on this way too much. Now, I told you I have a 19-month-old. When should we as parents do swim lessons? I know that's a topic in my household.
Yeah, it's a really good question. And this is another place where parents just may not have all the information. So the American Academy of Pediatrics actually recommends that children can be ready to begin swim lessons as early as their first birthday. Now, a 1- and 2-year-old is not going to learn to swim front crawl and back crawl across the pool, but they can learn simple survival skills such as how to float if they fall into the water. So that is never too early to start that. We're encouraging parents this summer that the first sport they should enroll their child in is swim lessons. You know, many parents look forward to enrolling their kids in sports that they played or recreated with: football, baseball, soccer, even mommy and me yoga is super popular, but none of those are going to save your child's life. Swimming is also a sport, but it is also a critical survival skill.
So what else can parents do to prevent something like this from happening?
Yeah, so it's really important to remember that there's no one single strategy that's going to completely eliminate the risk of drowning. So we recommend the use of 5 layers of protection, first being alarms and barriers, especially with pools. The use of 4-sided isolation fencing can make a huge difference in restricting access during non-swim times. About 70% of our toddler drownings actually happen during non-swim times. Second is the use of supervision, making sure during swim times we're practicing active touch supervision with weaker non-swimmers, the use of adult water watchers, and when possible, even swimming near a lifeguard. Third is water competency, getting those kids in swim training as early as age 1, building on those skills. Fourth is the appropriate use of life jackets around natural bodies of water and whenever boating. And a little challenge to the adults, even if the law doesn't require you to wear a life jacket, think about your own safety and think about also modeling that good behavior for your child. And then fifth is emergency preparedness. You know, the reality is drowning happens quickly and silently and often when we least expect it to. So knowing what to do if that incident happens, how to provide CPR care with rescue breaths, and how to make that 911 call all work together to help reduce the risk of drowning.
These are life-saving tips. Thank you for sharing them. Where can people go for more?
Absolutely. They can visit ndpa.org/firstsport to learn more about water competency and all 5 layers of protection to help reduce the risk.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us this morning. I really appreciate you.
Thank you, Maggie. Appreciate it.
And yes, I am definitely calling back to enroll May in swim lessons today. In the meantime, stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens after the break.
Who are you? I don't even know you. You don't ask questions. I ask questions.
Hot Bench, next on CW39 Houston.
We've all seen car wrecks while driving down the highway. Smashed cars and emergency vehicles. At Simmons & Fletcher, we see what happens after the wreck. The person fighting to recover, and the family desperately wanting life to return to normal. Now is the time to call Simmons & Fletcher. We'll take over the fight for compensation and end the frustration of dealing with the insurance company. Call 1-800-JUSTICE. Simmons & Fletcher, Christian trial lawyers.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase. Your benefit will never decrease. There is no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection, and rates start as low as $5.90 a month. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. Call now for free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life. By calling now, you lock in the lowest rate possible. You have no obligation. Call now.
Searching for dental implants? When you find yourself needing to replace all of your teeth, you've done the research. You've heard Renew Smiles say we are up to 60% less than other providers. And maybe you thought to yourself, not a chance. But the reality is, that is 100% true. Renew Smiles is up to 60% less than other providers and offers low monthly financing, even with lower credit scores. It's more than just teeth. It's life-changing. Don't take our word for it.
Renew gets all 5 stars from me.
My first steak in 12 years. Wow.
They say they're affordable, and they really are.
You get the same high quality, amazing digital technology, a proprietary system that patients love, but what they love even more is the price. They love getting a beautiful, natural smile for less in one day. That's Renew Smiles, right in your local neighborhood by local doctors. Call 281-800-5000 or visit renewsmiles.com.
Von Dolan Law Firm is the family law firm you can trust when you need it the most. Maggie has more.
No one gets married with the belief that one day you'll have to deal with a divorce case. Unfortunately, this is an all too common reality for a lot of people out there. Luckily, there's someone you can trust when the unthinkable happens. Please welcome to the show, friend of the show, Robert Von Dolan, attorney at at Von Dolan Law Firm. It's always a pleasure to have you on. Thanks for waking up with us.
Hi, good morning, Maggie.
So this is a hard topic and it's an emotional topic, but you're there for us. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got into this law.
Sure, thanks. My name is Robert Von Dolan. I'm a native Houstonian. My family's been in Texas a long time. I'm from here, and I know the people here and what goes on here.
Right.
So I got into law late in life. I'd been doing some other kinds of work, and I went to law school thinking I was going to go that insurance route and do that work. But my own personal experience in family law, what I've gone through, brought me to helping other people get through it and see what I can do to make their world better.
So you know all too well about how this can be.
Yes.
Yes. Do you think that separates you from everybody else, would you say?
It helps. It helps. I've got an idea of what people are going through. I know what it's like when you get served with papers and you're scared of your future.
Right. So what do you do for your clients?
We listen. We listen very closely to their story. We make sure that we work their case through the court in a way that helps and promotes their best interests. Right. And we try to help people maintain relationships going forward after the divorce.
Oh.
I call our firm the No Drama Law Firm. In fact, if you want to reach us, you email nodrama@vondolanlaw.com.
I actually really like that because let me tell you, there's a lot of drama because emotions are so high during divorce, and oftentimes children are involved too.
Yes, quite often. In fact, most of our clients have children. Most of our clients are middle-aged. They've acquired some assets that they need to work through, and they've got children, and that's their greatest concern is, you know, how are we going to parent these children after this? What happens with the children?
Jeez, that's why it's nice that there's no drama, that you strive for that.
We really try hard. You know, everyone's watched a TV show where the lawyers are papering the case and filing all kinds of things, and we try to keep that to a minimum.
Right.
We begin with the end in mind. Where are we going with this, and what's the fastest way we can pull our client along to that conclusion?
Jeez. Well, I know you, and you're just kind of a calming force, which I think a lot of us need, especially in a time of need and when emotions are so high. So again, tell everybody how they can get in touch with you.
Yes, you can call us at 713-443-6730, or again, nodrama@vondolanlaw.com.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for the work that you're doing for a lot of families out there. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's an honor and a pleasure to serve the people of Houston, Harris County, and Texas.
Well, thank you.
I know a lot of our viewers have taken the Plexaderm 10-minute challenge to shrink your under-eye bags and wrinkles from view. And if you haven't gotten to try it yet, we're joined by Melinda McKenzie to tell us about the new $14.95 Plexaderm 10-minute challenge. While we watch the before and afters on the screen, tell us why Plexaderm did this new trial offer.
Oh, I'm so excited to talk about Plexaderm and why we're doing the trial offer. You know, Plexaderm is simply a serum you put on clean, dry skin, and as you watch the photos and videos, you'll see what it does is it creates a nice, smooth surface so your skin looks nice and fresh. And that's why we're offering Plexaderm in a 6-pack for only $14.95. And of course, we're including free shipping and a 30-day money-back guarantee because we know once you try Plexaderm, you're going to love it.
Now, you brought some incredible untouched videos to us. Are people just calling the day all asking, are people just calling all day, I should say, asking if these are real?
You know, I love that, and they absolutely do. You know, I've been using Plexaderm for over 6 years now. I'm 63 years old, and I'm proud to talk about it because we all worry about underneath our eyes, right? This is why people call in. This is why people reach out to us. We want a boost for the day. We want something fast, and whether you go to the doctor's office or not, you can still oversleep or eat the wrong food. So the great thing about Plexaderm is it's just simply a serum. You put it on, let it rest for 10 minutes. You're good to go for up to 10 hours, and then you just wash it off at the end of the day.
Now let's go through a few more of these pictures. Now this takes 10 minutes, no doctor's visits, correct?
That's right. All you have to do is start with clean, dry skin. Use the smallest amount. Plexaderm is highly concentrated. Put it in any of the areas that you have concern that you'd like smoother skin. Let it rest, and like you said, you just wash off at the end of the day.
Now, I see both men and women use Plexiderm. Is it the same formula?
Yes, and that's another great thing about Plexiderm is no one wants complications, right? Whether you're someone who's never taken care of your skin or someone who has sensitive skin like I do, it doesn't matter. Plexiderm works on all skin types. All you have to do is start with clean, dry skin, clean, dry fingertips, and you're good to go.
And did they do any studies on Plexiderm beforehand?
You know, in February of 2019, Plexiderm did some clinical trials to see how long Plexiderm would last and what the effectiveness rate was. Here's what we learned. When you put Plexiderm on clean, dry skin, on those forehead lines, you have up to an 85% reduction. So think about that. You no longer have to cut your bangs to hide those wrinkles. Underneath your eyes, up to an 80% reduction. That includes the lines, the creases, the puffiness, and the dark circles. Around the mouth line, 74% reduction because you use those muscles more. And then again, you just simply wash it off at the end of the day. It lasts up to 10 hours long.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that information.
Oh, it's my pleasure. We want you to love your skin with Plexiderm.
In other news, it is with great sadness that we report on the passing of KTLA's entertainment reporter, Sam Rubin. You probably remember seeing him here on Houston Happens with his daily entertainment report, reporting at every red carpet or talking about the latest Hollywood news. An icon in Los Angeles and in the industry. One of the most respected and connected entertainment journalists in broadcast history died suddenly in Los Angeles on Friday at the age of 64. The director of KTLA's newsroom released a statement saying, quote, his laugh, charm, and caring personality touched all who knew him. Sam was a loving husband and father, the role he cherished the most. Our thoughts and prayers are with Sam's family and friends and the viewers who looked forward to sharing a moment with him on air every single day. Sam, I have to say, I met him. I had the honor of meeting him at several press junkets, and he was so kind, and he was just fascinating to watch. He lit up a room, but he knew everything about all of these actors, and I just remember just being in awe of him and was so nervous, and he was so, so kind to me. So, Sam, I will always remember your kindness, and again, our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and his TV family as well. You will be missed, Sam. Stay tuned. We have more Houston Happens after the break.
Houston is a beautiful city filled with beautiful people. But we know in this city an accident can happen at any moment. If you've been injured in an accident, call Walker Texas Lawyer today and put more than 40 years of experience on your side.
My knees were a mess. I'm a golfer. It's a very big thing in my life to be able to get in my car and go to the club and hit golf balls and practice. And I couldn't do this. My pain was so bad, I even considered surgery. I didn't want to have surgery because it would take me out of what I like to do too long, and I wanted to see if there was something out there that would prevent this.
Do you suffer with arthritis pain? Is it keeping you from the activities you love and you feel that surgery is your only option? Then you need to call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers for a free, no-obligation screening today. Call 800-915-5717. That's 800-915-5717. Arthritis Knee Pain Centers use cutting-edge, image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with comfort and pain relief.
Before the treatment, I was limited on what I could do. It was frustrating. If you had asked me, would I be practicing every day, walking around, doing my gym work, I would have never thought that. I had the procedure done in my knee. It was a miracle. I couldn't believe the relief that I've got.
These treatments help to improve your mobility without surgery or downtime.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers gave me relief that I was looking for. They care about your pain.
Covered by Medicare and most private insurance, we've helped relieve the pain for over 50,000 patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Center relieved my pain and got my life back. The rest is history, baby.
Remember, our procedure is covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So get back to living your life and doing the things you love with less pain. Call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers and schedule your no-charge screening now. Call 800-915-5717. That's 800-915-5717.
Are you vote ready? Bring one of the 7 approved forms of photo ID to the polls. Don't have a photo ID? If you do not possess and cannot reasonably obtain an approved photo ID, fill out a reasonable impediment declaration form and present another form of ID. Voting by mail, provide one of the following numbers on your ballot. Visit votetexas.gov to learn more.
Well, between work, family life, and taking care of ourselves, it's difficult to keep up. Erin Andrews joins us now to share her approach, plus an update on how being a first-time mom is going.
Hey, thanks so much for having me. It's going great being a first-time mom. We're getting ready to have his first birthday coming up in a couple months, and we can't believe, like everybody says, oh my gosh, where did the time go? It went so fast. But it's been wild. I've learned a lot about myself. I've learned a lot about my partner. We've learned a lot about having to prioritize. I kind of thought when I was gonna have a baby, it was like, oh, I'll have a baby and still have, you know, do my job the same way and all of that. And now it's trying to figure out the balance with all the things. That is why this partnership with Arm & Hammer is a no-brainer for me. Lots of messes in my house. You know, Arm & Hammer, they have a new laundry detergent. It's called Deep Clean Detergent. It comes in a liquid form. It comes in a power pack form. Depends on your mood, how you want to use it. But the good news, it's their most powerful formula yet. It's affordable, which is huge for everyone, and it tackles two issues. Ready? Odors and stains, huge in my life with a baby. You've got your avocados, you've got your strawberries, you've got your blueberries, you've got your spaghetti sauce that is staining things, and also smelling fresh. And that's huge for me. When I'm mixing my workout clothes with my husband's workout clothes, I want them to actually smell good when I pull them out of the washing machine. And that's what our Deep Clean Detergent does for you. They have this pH power technology that actually gets in between the fibers, cleans you up, you look good, you smell great. Well, I'm excited about a couple more months until the grind begins. Obviously, working with Arm & Hammer has been amazing. Talking a lot about my female team apparel line, Wear, our podcast, Calm Down with Erin and Carissa. But we're excited about a really fun year we have ahead. Tom Brady is joining us. We have our Super Bowl this year, along with Kevin Burkhardt, Tom Rinaldi. And yeah, before we know it, we're going to wake up and be like, holy cow, it's week 1.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a wrap on today's show. Before we go, here's a look at today's sponsored content. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time for more Houston Happens. In the meantime, bye for now, everybody. Have a great day.